To seal things for Nick de Vries, his first win since June to secure the title. He is a very worthy F2 champion. Congratulations to him, and welcome back to you. We're at the Sochi Autodrome in Russia, where it's time for the sprint race. Fewer laps, no pit stops, and a reverse grid. When the fog lights go out, we're underway with a good reaction time for Jack Aitken, moving away nicely. Can he get into the slipstream of the leader? That is Matsushita, very, very close there between Sete Camera and Giotto. It's Matsushita pressuring the Campos driver of Jack Aitken as they go down that kilometre run to the braking zone. Mazepin on the inside. Will they make the corner? No, they won't. Absolutely everywhere. There's a spin for Louis Delatraz in the middle with the rest of the field, and Matsushita heavily into the wall and hit again by Nikita Mazepin. Big impact into the Tech Pro to surely bring out the red flags on lap number 1, and they have been so well behaved through the... A reminder that it's Mazepin in the lead, Aitken in second place, and I think from this first angle you're going to see Delatraz losing the car.
You can see how that slipstream works from Aitken catching the orange car, and that's what puts Mazepin under pressure. Brakes a bit too late and runs a bit wide. He goes over the orange curb. That's what he did. He went through. He didn't go to the left-hand side. You should go to the left-hand side of the white bollard. That's what he didn't do.
To Aitken.
So he was onto a penalty anyway.
Yeah, that was going to be 5 seconds, no matter what, for Nikita Mazepin, and that was the aftermath. So
right,
we'll see it again.
Listen, look at that. He puts his foot down, goes to the. He does the right thing, but to the right, a car's rejoining, and you have to go to the left-hand side of the bollards if you leave the circuit at turn 2.
So Aitken's in the right place there.
Yeah.
Mazepin going between the bollards in the wrong place, and you are looking at what happened.
That is the problem. He went through the middle of the 2 barriers. There's no point doing that. You're going to get a penalty anyway. Just stay to the right-hand side and pick up a penalty, or you put your foot on the brake and try and steer the car around the first of the bollards. It's a shame because they were being so well behaved, and they were yesterday as well. The F3 race before this one, they were well behaved in turn 1 and turn 2. But again, you know, Alex, it's the problem with these tarmac runoff areas.
Yeah.
It just allows the drivers to do the right thing. He went around the bollards the correct way, and then was hit.
We've seen it a lot with Formula 3 this weekend. If you can't get past on the outside, you are then completely snookered because you're going to be shown the curbs.
Yeah, so he knows now, so he did it early, and that's given him that valuable space, and that creates the turbulent air. Now he's got the cars behind him. He runs a little bit wide in the penultimate corner, but this is the danger zone. He is in the danger, I'd say. They're close enough to him at this point that they're in the slipstream.
He might be helped. Luca Giotto, the car in the lead as we go back underway by Nick de Vries, trying to make a move for the second place driver. De Vries in third, up against Callum Ilott. Might be bailing out Luca Giotto at the moment. On board with the champion, trying to immediately go up to second place. Started this race in 8th, and now he's got second. Can he get it slowed down? Yes, he can, and he's not the only one passing there. The Dams battling side by side. That was a late lunge from Sergio Sete Camera. This is the battle for second, though. Ilott trying to come back. De Vries on the outside, doesn't need to worry about the championship anymore. Who breaks latest? It's the champion Nick de Vries, who gets up to second position. And who won the battle in the background? Sergio Sete Camera. And Ilott's not giving up yet. He's forced de Vries tight away from the racing line. He will try and use the momentum, but I think for now de Vries is up to second place.
See how long it takes that fight, and he's
to listen. There's Schumacher trying an audacious one on a Lacey. Went to the outside, that turns into the inside. Guess what? Turns into the outside again now. So Lacey hangs on to the position. Schumacher still too late. That's a half move. They bang wheels. They just about keep it together. He's got to open the steering wheel and give a Lacey room, and they just about managed to get through 15 and 16. But
he's
I'm not sure how.
Now he's going to get overtaken on the inside. Yeah, he was too late. It was too late to go down the inside of turn 15.
Here's Mick Schumacher a few moments ago on board and trying to.
So this
was a lap ago. Sorry.
Yeah, this was great round the outside. It was a plucky move to brave it out and go through the inside of turn 14. But then he missed out on the traction because he was on the dirty part of the track. Here, he missed out on the traction, but then stuck his nose. It was a half-hearted attempt, and it was lucky. I mean, there was contact, and the stewards would be looking at that. It was just too late, and going over the curbs and the bumps, it was always going to throw the car out wide, and then had to admit defeat anyway. Now you car in front.
Here's Schumacher into the pits to put on the super soft tyres. So not a conventional move there, but are they retiring him again after the retirement yesterday? So that was just going through the motions with pit stop practice. Schumacher looks like he's going to retire from both races.
Did he take some damage?
He's going to do the same thing this time, and he'll swoop back. He's got the track position. Can he get it slowed down, though? That's the question for the Italian driver. Slightly compromised entry as they come through turn 2.
To close that gap.
Oh, he's not going away, is he? He's got DRS. He's the closest he's been all race long, and he still can't close in.
Giotto's line was heavily compromised this time around. He went tighter into turn 2 than ever before.
And it's Giotto in the lead. Nyck de Vries, will it stay that way? Giotto seems to just have so much more commitment through this corner. Sochi Autodrome, can Luca Giotto hang on to the lead? Or is this the moment for the champion to take the lead of the second race? Once again, Giotto is able to repel the Dutch driver, but can he get close enough now? Through turn number 3, once again, with that dirty air, he will struggle. But he's closer than he's been at any other stage. Right now, this was Jordan King and Artem Markelov. Artem Markelov's going to go deep. There he goes. And Jordan King's going to go through. Not for points, but for 9th position. Lacey had got past Markelov earlier on. He's the final point scorer at the moment. It's Giotto de Vries, 10th in a second. Further down the field, 2 cars involved in the melee at the start. Louis Delatraz getting past Jack Aitken, who gets his bollards right.
Pressure. 5 cars behind you within 2 seconds. Really impressive stuff by Luca Giotto.
For the 3rd time this year, Luca Giotto will go round the final corner and see the checkered flag. Luca Giotto wins for Virtuosi at the Sochi Autodrome. He leads the champion Nyck de Vries over the line, and Callum Ilott will take the Sauber Junior team, who have been through so much this year, back to the podium. It is a 3rd place.
I'll leave you to the build down of this one, but great race, great to join you, Alex, and yeah, tune in for the F1 later on.
Thanks, Anne Davidson, for all of his insight there. And Luca Giotto, confirmation that he is the winner by 7/10 of a second. And Nyck de Vries in 2nd place, double podium for him on the weekend that he clinched the championship. Callum Ilott in 3rd with his 2nd podium and 2nd, 3rd place of the year. Then Latifi, Joe, and the penalty applied for Cameron drops him down to 6th. Galeo and Lacey, the last of the point scorers. King got past Artem Markelov, who was 10th in the 2nd race, returning to Formula 2. Then we had Jack Aitken, Ralph Boschung, Matevos Essikan, and